We're big back, baby, without a care to give, talking about another big celebrity. And who's on the chopping block today? Miss Kylie Jenner. No, Lael, please leave Kylie alone. Please, she's just a girl. She's just a woman. Please. I will in 20 minutes. We got give me 20 minutes. Let's talk about it. Kylie Jenner breaks down crying over commentary on her looks, says she admits it's a miracle that I still have confidence. It's a miracle that I still have confidence and I can still look in the mirror and think that I'm pretty. I went on a journey last year dissolving half of my lip filler. Why do people think it's okay to talk about me? I've never cried about this before, but I guess it does affect me. I hear nasty things about myself all the time. After 10 plus years of hearing about it, it just gets exhausting. Now let's watch the episode. This has come from a recent episode of the new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Kylie Jenner gets all teary-eyed and cries. It's so upset. It's just so hard being just a girl, just trying to live her life. Let's watch the video.
It's like a miracle that I still have confidence. And I could still like look in the mirror and think that I'm pretty, because I just feel like after Paris, there was like this picture, which for the first time I was like, okay, we're not gonna wear a lot of makeup. So it's like, I'm wearing too much makeup, and it's like, you're wearing too much makeup. Then I go and I don't wear a lot of makeup and someone catches me in like a weird light. You can look at pictures since I'm 13. I just have these lines, but I've had them since I was a child. I've just like, I hear nasty things about myself all the time. After 10 years of hearing about it, 10 plus years, it just gets exhausting. I'm kind of like so numb to people talking about my looks at this point.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to pause that. We're gonna get right. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Like, are you?
And I just want to know why on the internet no one says anything or think that it's okay.
Well, I think that's a general thing with our family. We're dehumanized. Like, they don't think that there's any rules with us. Whereas, like, if you talked the same way you do about us, about any other woman, people would come to their defense all day long. But for some reason with us, it's like they don't think we have any feelings.
On a journey the last year, dissolving like half my lip filler.
Oh, the filler.
I hate even having this conversation over and over and over again, because it feels like it's a waste of my breath, because I think with me, it's just never gonna change, but it's just been.
It's the music. Sorry, I'm sorry. Am I cruel? I don't know, I can't tell yet.
Just like, why do people think it's okay to talk about me? I'll see some comments and it's like, or some people be like, this is really mean, and defend me. Like, why are we talking about her looks? It's 2024. And then I'll see other comments like, because she did it to herself. She her face, she has so much surgery. And I'm like,
the dehumanizing comment. Oh my. Oh, hold on to your seat, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm about to flip my lid. I'm about to bust my top.
Even if I did get so much surgery and I have this and I got all these things, I still don't think it's okay to talk about someone's looks.
I agree.
It's also crazy too, because the way that the angle of this conversation is coming from is as if it's just been a little this, it's just been a little filler, it's just a little lip. It is. We've watched so much content about how much work these people have gotten done. Again, it's not a big deal. It doesn't really matter, but it's the running and the hiding from it, making us feel as if, oh my gosh, it must be natural. Must be those boobs must be natural. But it is every single thing that they refuse to admit to that makes this so tiring. I just don't care.
People have been talking about my looks since I was 12, 13. Before I even got lip filler, people talk about my looks. So it's like, and it's just so hurtful. I look old. I see it under every post.
I'm not even just saying this. You've never looked younger and you've never looked better.
Thank you.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, sorry guys. I was really just looking for a care to give, because my God, that was absolutely painful to consume. I don't care. I truly don't care, and I don't feel bad for you. The first thing I think about when I watch this is imagine having everything in the world, fame, fortune, beauty, and you give a care about what a rat roach under the couch like me thinks about you? Imagine caring. Imagine having the time or the effort. Just can't imagine that my self-esteem would be so far up some people's butt that I could possibly care what somebody would think about me if I had that level of success. That's the first thing. That's all it's like, people are dying, Kim.
There's people that are dying.
What are we talking about? The Kardashians' entire claim to fame is beauty. That is the entire reason, well, tape. It's the entire reason that they're popular in the first place. So the fact that Kylie specifically is getting upset about being under a microscope, about people are judging her looks, all they have is looks. They have no talent.
You don't really act. You don't sing. You don't dance. You don't have any, forgive me, any talent.
There's nothing that anybody is looking at that is absolutely enjoyable about them other than the fact that they're beautiful and they have an unattainable level of beauty. Beauty that is absolutely impossible for you or me to achieve. It's not that if we work out or if we buy the lip kit or we buy those cool clothes, we'll actually look like them. It is physically impossible. They have done body and facial alterations that we can't even imagine. Watching so much discourse about this topic and people talking about it on social media, they are only social media TV personalities. So their brand and who they are, it's also volatile. It can go away in 2 seconds because nobody actually has any connection to these women. Literally, we have put them on a pedestal for their beauty, and then when they don't match up to this idea that we have, or we finally look at them and say, okay, well, it's really not that beautiful. It's all just kind of like fish blubber and filler. We're all so shocked, especially right now. The Kardashians' empire and them as a brand is going under day after day. It's getting worse. I remember the King Kylie era. We would do anything. They had us in a chokehold. We would buy anything. And now that your looks are in question, you're all upset because everybody's throwing you away and saying that you look old and saying that you don't look good because of the pounds of filler that you put in your face. Were you not sad when there were millions of girls that were gaslit by you by the idea that if you just buy my lip kit, you'll have full lips like me, when you were secretly getting tons of filler and none of us were told about it? Oh, so we'll buy these crusty lip kits, and when we get the results then they look nothing like you, we all stop buying the product. Did the effect that you have on girls' self-esteem ever matter to you? So now does it really matter to you how other people make you feel? If I were you, I'd wipe my tears with my billions of dollars. Fake billions of dollars. We all know that wasn't real. And honestly, I'm not the only person online that actually couldn't care less about Kylie's take or how she's upset. These TikTok videos are insane. You have to watch them.
The only time the Kardashian Jenners ever talk about how societal beauty standards are fucked up and we're all supposed to be beautiful and nice to each other is when they stop meeting their own beauty standards. And I don't feel bad. I also hate the weaponization of like social justice language and therapy talk to try and make themselves feel better about the predicament they put themselves in. Kendall,
you made your bed.
We're dehumanized. Like they don't
sleep in it.
Think that there's any rules with us. Whereas like if you talked the same way you do about us about any other woman, people would come to their defense all day long. But for some reason with us, it's like they don't think we have any feelings.
And it's like your entire empire is based on the dehumanization of women through societal beauty standards. Is you telling women that they're too fat, but also that their aren't fat enough at the same time. I don't think any of you have been your natural skin tone publicly for decades. Literally everything that the Kardashian Jenners sell is to aspire to look and be like them. I'm sure people's feelings got hurt for real, and that's so sad, but I literally don't care. You're crying in an outfit that is worth more than the average American makes in a month in a house that is worth more than the average American will ever see in their entire lifetime on a TV show that keeps shoveling money at you and your family while wearing products that also shovel money towards you and your family. Who cares what your feelings are? We have not dehumanized you. Your wealth and greed have dehumanized you. I don't think you want to be humanized, because to be humanized means to be humbled. Humility is not part of the Kardashian Jenner brand.
It's crazy because I don't believe that all of the societal standards of what makes women beautiful have been completely affected by the Kardashians, but let's not lie to ourselves. They had a really big part playing in it. I really think the whole trends of going towards the big butt, the thick thighs, the big boobs, the skinny body, the Ozempic body, the big lips, like the plastic surgery filler face, the way that you see every second girl having so much filler, I do believe it had a root cause in what created that trend. Do I think they single-handedly did it all themselves, like plotting away in their... No, I don't believe that. These women are extraordinarily popular. Kardashian is a household name. They had a huge effect on what trends were because they set the trends so they could sell you stuff so that you could keep up with these trends, so you could keep up with the Kardashians.
Was Kylie Jenner crying when she saw the impression she made on 13-year-old girls who were sucking on shot glasses to get big lips like hers, only to be sent to the hospital with sometimes permanent damage? No, she said, don't do that, just buy my lip kit. That's how I got my lips so big, because she violently gaslit an entire generation into thinking she didn't get any surgery, and the results were by a product that she made, while she laughed all the way to the bank. I saw the clip of her crying over the ugly photo, and the only thing I could think of is, indirectly or directly, you have capitalized, made an entire career off of that feeling. You sitting there on the couch feeling like that is how an entire generation of women felt and thought they had to be like you and buy your products and do this and that. That's the only reason you made money, and you expect us to feel bad for you? The most annoying thing about that clip is Kendall Jenner with her armchair psychology. Well, everybody's dehumanizing us. That's why this is happening. Poor us. They're dehumanizing you because you don't act like human half the time. I mean, some of the stuff your family has done just to get on top, what was the point of that clip? Like, I don't watch the show and I don't plan on it, but like, was it to make viewers feel bad for Kylie Jenner? Was it for Kendall Jenner to gaslight and dismiss an entire audience?
You show that to the average person who is just struggling to pay their rent, and do you think for 2 seconds they wouldn't absolutely decimate her and go like, you think I give a care? Absolutely not. At this point, Kylie has more plastic than Barbie. No plastic surgery, clown face. I never see Kylie Jenner fight for women's rights. Never will support that family. The irony. I just still don't understand why people watch their show and buy their products. Honestly, I completely agree. I stopped buying all of their products. Even Skims. I went through a huge Skims phase. You're not gonna sell me a $120 t-shirt. Her denying ever having any plastic surgery sends me the anger I feel every time. It is visceral. It is a fight or flight, kill drive feeling. Like me watching Kylie Jenner cry over comments about her appearance while she and her sisters destroyed body images for an entire generation of girls. And made billions. This is what I'm saying. Like, take all your money and wipe your eyes. Again, it's not just money. It's just the fact that specifically, this is the most hypocritical situation that you've ever put yourself in, Kylie Jenner. Like, this is like, how can you talk about look? Is there a part of me that thinks she's ugly? Absolutely not. She's beautiful. My God, she's so pretty. But the reason I think that is because we've been sold this idea that the beauty standard is lip filler, is fake boobs. These are the images in question. She's specifically talking about going to Paris Fashion Week, not wearing a lot of makeup. And we all remember when that entire phase of TikTok where every single person was posting, every plastic surgeon was posting and showing you these images of Kylie and the fact that her face looked like a pillow. It was shocking because when you constantly are seeing filtered images online, you're seeing this beautiful picture of Kylie. Oh my God, I've never seen anything like that. Her skin is stunning. Her face is stunning. I need lip filler. I need chin filler. I need jaw filler. And then you end up seeing the real life version of the picture. And when they don't control the situation and they don't control the narrative, it's scary and it hurts them. In real life, you can do all the touching up you want on Instagram, but in real life, it will show how bad that looks. And especially Kylie's been getting fillers since 17. She's 26. This is what I'm talking about. It's stunning. It's not real. And then we're like, oh, she looks like a supervillain who knows a secret about you that no one else knows.
What's going on with Kylie Jenner's face? Well, Kylie's recent appearance at the Paris Fashion Week created a lot of buzz on social media platforms, but fans were quick to notice that something about her face did look completely different, and perhaps not even in a good way. As you can see, Kylie's face appears inflated and puffy, making her look much older than her age. So what's causing that? Well, this phenomenon is often known as pillow face, and it usually occurs when someone gets too many dermal fillers injected in their face, leading to an overstuffed look as the filler accumulates and also starts to sag downwards naturally with age, and this tends to make the cheeks and other parts of the face puff out. Most fillers are hyaluronic acid based and can hold up to 1,000 times their weight in water.
That's crazy.
Which, when used incorrectly, these fillers can swell with water and give the face an inflated appearance. Poor technique is another cause of pillow face, where the filler can migrate out of its original position, making the face look warped. Kylie's noticeably rounded cheeks, swollen under eyes, and lips are likely caused by incorrect or excessive use of dermal fillers, giving her an unnatural appearance and thus causing her to look much older than 26.
I thought she was in her 30s. She's only 26. Don't get me wrong, Kylie Jenner's really pretty, but her face looks different every single year. People are still under this impression that fillers are gonna make you look younger. Go back to my last video, I'll link it in a card, and we talked all about how they absolutely do not make you look younger. They make every young person look old. I'm so happy that so much of this is coming out on social media and that people are actually understanding how dangerous it is to constantly be pumping up your face with so many things where we're literally test subjects and we don't even know what this filler does. Even though a lot of those comments saying that she looks old, that she doesn't look good, that she doesn't look beautiful, she looks really ugly, a lot of them are trolls because let's be honest, Kylie Jenner looks beautiful. But at the end of the day, this is not what her face looks like. This is what the fillers look like. This is just the fillers peeking through her skin that we can all see. But we're not saying that Kylie's not beautiful. We're saying that the way that she's augmented her face is what is so disturbing, and it is what's caused so many women to begin getting their fillers in their early teens. Now, recently, something that I found really, really interesting is Kylie walked the red carpet for this Schiaparelli salami. I don't know what that was. Some sort of show. She was on a red carpet of some sort and she was wearing this beautiful outfit. And for some reason, she decided to cover up her face. Obviously, we can see in this picture, she's wearing this absolutely beautiful outfit, this bodice, this like corset, and she's got literally a hairnet, something the Costco ladies be wearing, covering her face. Like, obviously Kylie's look, it's just, this dress is beautiful. Her body looks beautiful. It doesn't look real. She could be an alien. It could be a clone. We don't know. It's like, that is only attainable science. I think that thing on her head is so people don't criticize her face. She said face filler where? He's like, nope, not today. You guys ain't getting any face shots. Imagine that, going through all this effort to do filler, to get plastic surgery for your face, to be the most stunning, to be the most gorgeous, to just absolutely amplify how stunning you already are, and then you don't even want to show your face. Now, this is where I want to get a little bit sympathetic. Kylie Jenner has been in the limelight with her sisters, being scrutinized, having the most gorgeous sisters since she was 7 years old. Sisters? Hey, sisters. Hi, sisters. I really do believe that she was subject to all of the same beauty standards that we always have been. You know, as women, whether it was in the 90s when the whole look was to be supermodel, coke head, skinny as you possibly could be. Now to this day, it's different. We even had a thickness vibe where everybody wanted to have big butts, and now we're going back and we're on the Ozempic train that you can only be beautiful if you're doing Ozempic. Every single woman feels like they need to be more beautiful. Everybody thinks that they need to be better looking, and Kylie Jenner is no different. She grew up with some of the most gorgeous women who were literally famous for being beautiful. Imagine having to keep up with that at such a young age. It's exhausting. And even back in the 90s, being super skinny, like, I think we have now reached an all new high of complete beauty unattainability. It's literally impossible for you to look like her because you aren't in your bag. You're not in your bag like she is. I actually found this post on Reddit that made a lot of sense, and the comments in it, actually, one specific one that wasn't so dank, I actually really appreciated reading it. Like, a lot of people end up being, I think Kylie is both a victim and a perpetrator. Victim, she was forced onto a reality show as a small child. It was for a long time phenomenally successful. In fact, she stopped attending school and was homeschooled to accommodate shooting. She also has Kris and Caitlyn Jenner as her parents. None of this is exactly a recipe for success. So she was put in the spotlight as a young, impressionable person with a well-functioning support system, or someone who could say the key to a good life is inner happiness and contentment. On the perpetrator side, she's now an adult and has more money than most of us on Reddit could ever dream of. She's also a parent, yet she's still very young, but she has access to the best therapists the world can provide. She could go back and put in the work into educating herself about mental health. Instead, she continues to perpetuate the cycle she's in and expects us to go easy on her. I really believe that she was put in a vicious cycle from an early age, but also anybody who's necessarily like a child star typically has to go through a long time of therapy to be able to understand and go through and experience and even like work through all of the challenges that they had growing up being in the spotlight like Kylie Jenner. And on the other side of the coin, this Reddit comment: makes a career with her sisters off other women's insecurities, steals from small businesses, throws out a new passionless business every 3 to 5 working days to try to make that quick money that started off her cosmetics business on a lie, making people believe her lips were big due to makeup and not filler. Decided to get plastic surgery, which resulted in aging herself, which is being seen in many young women who fall for this unrealistic beauty standard. Proceeds to cry about mean comments and gets clout on their failing show because people aren't falling for the Kardashian Jenner crap anymore and they need to garner sympathy, so naive consumers will spend their hard-earned money on mass-produced rubbish so that the Kardashian Jenners can pay their property tax and attend Met Galas. That was a slap. If you're somebody who didn't say that person ate, they 7, 8, 9. I'm really loving this area of social media because it's really starting to show more and more women that fillers are just not the answer. Again, I always say it's a deeper rooted issue. You can go and get everything done. You can spend your whole hard-earned paycheck on your face and making yourself look and feel better, but it probably is a deeper rooted issue, bestie. Kylie is not ugly. Nobody thinks she's ugly. It is the fillers and the excessive amount of work that she's done to her face and the way that she's got carried away. And now she's being brought back to existence, brought back down to the planet and told, hey man, it doesn't look good. Let's just be honest. It's just honest criticism. It doesn't look good. She got fillers way too young, and what she's done to herself is actually irreversible at this point. Even if you dissolved every single filler, it would still exist inside of her face. It would still have changed the structure of her face and the skin that is on her face. Even if you do dissolve your filler, you will never look 100% the way that you used to.
Y'all are so weak. Kylie Jenner wouldn't wipe her ass with a dollar bill y'all gave her, and y'all literally sympathizing because of her body insecurities. Bitch, we all got insecurities. We got insecurities and we're broke. The Shut up.
Exactly. I need more reality checks like this. Thanks, Ma. I personally don't feel sympathy for anyone with a net worth over 1 million. Like, go wipe your tears with a Benji and get over it. Such a refreshing point of view. You don't need to do anything to your face to look beautiful. You can do so many things in your life. You can be healthier, you can work out, you can take good care of your body, take good care of your mental health, and you can actually become the most beautiful version of yourself. You don't need anything to do that. You just don't need to start stuffing your face with a bunch of hyaluronic acid before your brain's even done developing. Your prefrontal cortex isn't even fully developed by the time you're 25, let alone your body. So many people from my last video were commenting, like, your body isn't even developed until you're over 25. Like, your face continues to change. So stop touching it. Stop doing anything. You don't need anything. I don't believe that anybody should be scrutinized for their looks. I think that is a completely valid point. Nobody should be picked apart, no matter how you look, no matter who you are or where you're from. Everybody looks however they want to look. And honestly, it's just such a low blow to be like, you're ugly, you don't look good, you're not pretty. It's just troll behavior. But let's be honest, you cannot be somebody that puts yourself on the internet and believe that people are not going to talk crap about you. If I put myself out there on this video and I'm talking about something, I am putting myself up for grabs for anybody to want to say anything that they want in the comments. There's nothing I can do about that. Imagine that on a times 100 scale. So if you don't want to be scrutinized, you don't want to feel that way, go and get yourself a castle, get out of town, buy a farm, and never post again. And be happy with the wealth that you have accumulated with all of the scams and the schemes. Because at the end of the day, I don't feel bad. I feel bad that people in general, it's not just Kylie Jenner, I don't feel bad for Kylie Jenner, but I feel bad that people in general are hurt and feel pain and feel upset that they're judged by their looks. But the sky is blue, the grass is green. There's literally nothing we can do about it. It will always be that way. We will always be judged as women, and we will always judge each other. It's just how you deal with the scrutiny and how you deal with the ways that the world is going to throw those things at you, because it's never going to change. Because the Kardashians are built on looks alone, they have it so much worse, but they better get used to it, because this is just the way the world is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big like and let me know in the comments down below what kind of videos you guys would like to see in the future. And also let me know your opinion. Do you feel bad for them? I'd love to find out. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye.